Okay. Starting it now. I ran a 3-minute ad beforehand, so it would disable pre-rolls for an hour. So I that way it's a little less annoying. Scan required, scan. Okay, so I just entered this when I last played. Or continue off where I left off, and yeah. Wait, readjust my microphone. There we go. I'm definitely coming down with something. That's a little better. I really need to come up with something better to start my streams with than okay. But I am very much someone who needs to make something a routine before I can actually start it. And it's the starting part that's the hard part. Let's reduce that down. There we go. I think my microphone was a little too aggressive. Alright, at first it looked like a snowing desolate plant devoid of surprises, but the yellow and orange flickering of the lumens on the notifications from the auger system informed the officers that there was a small colony that survived in spite of the harsh climatic conditions. All attempts to hail the colony have failed. Oh, a party. Report the dismal condition of the settlement and its inhabitants. Their skin is translucent and pale, their icy blue eyes see practically no color. Their language is rough and guttural, and their stomachs cannot tolerate anything except a stew made from local roots and mosses. And yet they are subjects of the Imperium, still loyal to the Emperor. They have mistaken your people for his emissaries. What happened? The local elders woefully reminisced about times long gone. Most of them were still sheltered in their mother's wounds when the snow first settled on the verdant fields. Hail ruined the crops. Where was I? Sorry, I got distracted with something. I see it's still doing ads. Yeah, guess that'll happen. Hail ruined the crops and the frost-hardened soil. Plants and large beasts could not sustain themselves were the first to go. They soon followed by birds and other small animals. Most people in the large cities perished, unable to warm themselves and their families. They say the governor and his entourage left the world in the first days of the winter, taking all the provisions and fuel with them. No one responded to the pleas from the dying world. The stars remained deaf to the messages transmitted by the planet's Vox stations. These abandoned subjects of the Imperium still managed to save the machines and other valuables. But they were little used without the supply of promethium. Yet those who survived eventually adapted to the tribulations that the God Emperor had bestowed upon them. Alright, take the machinery from the colonists and abandon them on the freezing world. Give the unfortunate people a gift of promethium. Send tech priests to inform the rights of generator maintenance. Why not? When the maw of the first generator belched with a furious roll of black ash started falling from the sky instead of snow, the locals laughed and danced, trying to warm their limbs after decades of cold. They called down blessings upon their savior, a rogue trader from the Von Valentius dynasty. Thank the God Emperor for the fortuitous encounter. And so, I still got some of the machine stuff. Explorers depart with the company shouts by gleeful, not to mention their many parting gifts. Oh, alright then. Well, let's check this first. Ship components. Alright, okay. We have an unknown object dead ahead, not an asteroid, clearly an artificial structure. Or clearly artificial in nature, but it's larger than a football station. Sorry. Then football station. Bridge, copy that. Report relayed to officer on duty and pilots. Lookout. Expected visual soon. Bridge, we have visual. What the? Bridge, look out. This is Voxmaster. I'm adding the pilot's senior officers and Lord Captain to this channel. Her ladyship wishes to assume personal command. Lord Captain, we have requested intel on the object of the auger from the array module, awaiting their response. Lord Captain on the line, we need to engage the augers. I know what this is. It's called a webway gate. Sorry. Haida, unpleasant try. The Jakaya we already met. Officer said. The gate is just like the one you saw at Leithian. The children of the Asheran wander the void through such constructs erected in ancient times. Any ship that passes through such a portal will enter a tangle of paths fathomable to none but my kin. It's an auger report. According to available data, the object consists of an unknown material foreign to the Imperium. We are registering an unknown class of energy profile. The engineers are at a loss about how this technology works exactly, but they did specify that the energometry suggests that the system is holding an active charge. The object is ready to do whatever it was designed to do. Senior officers. That is what she told me before. Can we activate it? A certain companion universe code. Very visual shade. The gate. What's that? Ships cam. Xeno ships. Battle stations or sacred ordnance on one of the targets. Yeah, let's go battle stations. I don't know if that starts me with a better position. The other one starts me with one of the guys already being damaged.
I'll be your beacon in the darkness.
Launch one of those. I can shoot both of these guys. How dare you live?
I stand ready to serve you and the Imperium, Lord Captain.
How is he? Oh.
A worthy deed! Crimson lights in the void. The Emperor blessed us with victory this day.
Make ready to unleash our fury.
Dang. I get to kill him again. These guys are too far out. So he's all the way back there, so let's... And we gotta swing this around. Ah, dang. Oh, you made a terrible mistake.
The target was with structure. No one can outmaneuver House Orcelio.
Xenos boarding pods land on the ship. They're advancing steadily towards the plasma drive. Forces are being overrun. They're asking for reinforcements. If we do not help the filth will destroy our vessel from the inside. Okay. Don't they know who I am?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I feel my age when fighting alongside such young warriors.
Indeed. While I have my navigator skills to call upon, you are, statistically speaking, far more likely to perish in battle. Oh, I mean, that came out wrong.
I will wipe your disgusting presence out of existence!
Do not plead for swift death.
Here. And I'll put you there, and Pascal can go here. Let's see. You make that? Good. I'll light you on fire. Charge.
Woe to you.
For the throne.
She is here.
Let's see to it.
And buff you.
I won't object to it.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Buff that.
Isn't
Go
this a
for
job
that.
for the serfs?
Then Bring it down.
High momentum.
Oh, fuck yeah. Wonder what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna hit the button that kills everybody.
Here's my perfect moment.
Kaboom.
You
High momentum.
Aw, one of you lived. No? We all make mistakes sometimes.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Your end was inevitable.
Ah, God, that's such a dumb ability. Executioner. Agility, probably? Hmm. Deciding. Yeah, I can't do any more weapon skill. I've already maxed out best I can, so I think it's agility at this point. Not too hard into it. Medicaid is Doc, so who's got the bet? Okay, yeah. Put me at 60, which only puts me a little behind Jay. Arouse. Coercion. She's just better at that. Put another point in demolition. Yeah, I think put another point in demolition. Alright, what does the brick wall want to be? I keep wanting to give him toughness, but like... really can't. Like, he just doesn't need it. He's already so goddamn tanky. And more athletics. She wants... guess? Perception. What's the willpower? Now let's go with perception. Okay. Awareness. Perception. Tech use? Yeah, there's no logic, so let's go with tech use. Let's give him some strength. Make his damage a little better for that. I mean, he's just worse at demolition than me. He doesn't really have a good skill. He'll never be as good as Abelard for that. Pascal's better at that. I mean, I guess I'll just take demolition if for some reason I can't do it. Agility? Question mark? She doesn't really willpower. She doesn't have any weapon skill. Take toughness. Let's just go with agility. Persuasion. Coercion and commerce. I mean, she's not the best at coercion, so I guess that one. Alcia's not that far behind. Yeah, let's just get that one up there.
Let us not dawdle.
No.
I always keep my options open.
Well, we'll try that one. They're all so spread apart, I'm having to do this one at a time. It's awful.
Keep your wits about you.
No, but I want things. No, loot. Give me loot. Where's my son? Wait. He's the operational officer from Deck 67-3. Not from one of the local clans, which is why I remember him. He helped me bring up the new recruits from the planet. What is he doing here? Examine his face. Blue veins bulge under his scab-mottled skin. His bloodshot eyes are darting every direction, sometimes rolling back into his head so that only the whites are visible. The strange stuff covering the officer's face is lumpy pink slime mixed with blood that is streaming from his disfigured nose. Cactus, my boy. Swamp devils dragged him off. I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm looking for my son. Emperor's valiant guards came to save my boy. I showed them where the swamp devils dragged Tacticus. Let them right here like they asked. They'll make short work of the nest of those beasts, and I'll keep looking for my boy in the meantime. I'll be damned if this officer has a son. Perhaps he did once, but he embarked without any family in tow. He's cracked the poor wretch. I don't understand. Xenos? What Xenos? Emperor Berserkus. What's this nightmare machine? I was leading the Emperor's guards to the Swamp Devil's nest across the marshlands of my homeworld. Instead of, I was showing their way to the hallucinations, a heretical mirage. The guards, they weren't very chatty. One of them called me something strange. Mon-K, I think? I heard them talking amongst themselves. Something about seizing the ship. Don't let them through. Through to where? I don't know. Oh, it's coming over me again. Blow up the reactor bay, damage the engines, and then disembowel the helpless ship to your Xeno's heart content. Yeah, it sounds like my partners. I remember, it's so strange. It's like I'm here and I'm there at the same time, but I remember many watches ago, a visit from a guardsman. After the Swamp Devils attacked, it seemed he treated my injuries. He did something to my face. He said that his comrades would come and do what they had to do. When the rest of them came, they told me to show them the way to the nest, but we're on the ship. Where did I take them? Sounds like a mental distortion, the work of Xenos. Drukhari are careful in snaring their prey without shackles or fettles. Fettlas? They twist and violate their victim's mind using unholy instruments. The subject has been forced to experience a nightmare from the past in order to wreak a nightmare upon the present. What if Froze strike me down? I think I've got it. The Xenos that the crew smoked out during the recent warp jump. This poor madman must have taken him for a guardsman. Remember Lord Captain, the enraged Drukhari who had bent several crew members to his will? Interesting. How many more like him are roaming the decks waiting for their new masters to give them an order? Do not have any means of remote communication. A small comfort, but comfort nonetheless. Seems you're not in your right mind. I think you're right. Frieza has fled me. I can't hold out, even now. I can see the marsh where Tacticus vanished just behind you. What I did hear him, Shireen. There's no way back for him now. Or up to me, I would let him slip back into the illusion. There's still hope of finding Tacticus. Let him go to peace with himself, not as a traitor. Yep. In the name of the Emperor, death to all heretics. You bend over the body. Despite numerous bloodstains on his skin and clothes, the officer had not been seriously wounded. The only noticeable injury on his face, his nose is disfigured. A red slimy substance is streaming from it, staining his mouth and chin. Huh? I could just add that one.
Aha! Found it. Success is the only outcome I accept.
Long splinter rifle.
I always have a backup plan.
An expected result.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Armored body glove and a las gun. Goods. Nice. Guard carbine. Neat, I guess.
Let us not dawdle.
I see. I jumped across the gap and it reset the map. Whatever. Guard Godiness? Gotta do things here. I may have to wait to go back to the Darganas thing. Heard your message with Darganas. Astropaths are receiving numerous transitions, but no, these are not ordinary messages. Each and every one is a plea for help. Darganas is reporting a massive Xenoswade. Every mental image transmitted is wreathed in flame. Struggling to determine when exactly it began, but all signs point shortly after your departure. Any delay condemns the word to great suffering. Well, I guess we're making a fucking super jump. Before I leap to any conclusions, explain what you're doing here. You're asking me, and like, is this place forbidden? We all held to a simple custom. You may set your foot wherever your path requires. Thicker ground was only the exception to this rule. Is this something sacred in this room? Don't think so. Yeah, let's go with this. Did I ever think that I would encounter this again after Krujak? Stiff, meaningless rules and condemnation for overstepping lifeless boundaries weighed so heavily upon me back then. Is your entire world contained within this tiny metal cage? Check. Your ship, these chambers, they're but a speck of dust, an island, a temporary shelter in a world that is far bigger and more expansive than, well, enough of that. Now that you're here, I wish to speak to you about our agreement. Traveled through the Veil many times inside your steel-winged bird, and every time her voice torments me, I drive me mad. Her whispers fill my ear every time I enter the warp, inescapable and incessant, poisoning and inflaming every single emotion and thought. They're uncontrollable. I have learned to shut myself off as best I can, just so that I might have a chance to search for what I have lost. Found everything we could, and all of them were dead. The threads of fate broken, I no longer know how to help my people. I have failed to save anyone. I have failed to learn the truth about Krujak's demise. I have lost my way. I thought you were the only person on this entire ship who might understand. It's not wrong to think, was I? No matter what, you tried to keep your promise, even if the species love to stamp out any life form they find undesirable. Yeah, whatever. I'm being encouraging. And here it is. So that's it. You were so proud of your victories and violence of your blood while being ignorant of the true nature. If I've lingered here too long, from now on, I will avoid entering places you prefer to keep hidden from me. See if she has any follow-up dialogue, because I haven't talked to her at all, actually.
What do I see? Your words ring with the desire to know the soul of another. But will you be able to comprehend my answer?
That is not what I was going for, but sure.
You and I, Elantak, look at this world in very different ways. And I see many more facets, and deeper meanings, and brighter colors in it. But to capture the full truth of this world in the miserly language familiar to your ears will take time. I will come to you with an answer later. The outcasts my path led me to had a saying. Let me translate it for you. If you fall off a cliff, grab the roots and do not ask if they belong to a weed or a noble rosebush. You are the root I grabbed, Ilantak, because I fell off a cliff. My homeworld is gone. My kin are either dead or hiding no one knows where. By joining forces with you, I may be able to nurture a seedling of the truth I so deeply yearn for. The minions of She Who Thirsts could sense my soul behind the thick walls and thin veil that separate your fragile lives from the roiling fury outside. A child of Asurian that dare to wander beyond the veil, within the reach of an outstretched claw, protected only by the barrier of unreliable monkey technology. It is too tempting a quarry for the monsters that serve Cylon Thresh.
Silent Thresh, that's how you say it.
Our ships never venture beyond the veil, and I never traveled the way you do, monkey. Ilantak, I admit this was a novel experience. I lost composure, let dismay into my heart, and almost strayed from the path. This moment of hesitation drew the attention of She Who Thirsts. But I summoned my will and used the knowledge of meditation to achieve balance, and hide my soul behind an impenetrable wall of resolve. Future journeys beyond the veil will still be difficult, but I will steel my heart and not let the hounds of Cylon Thresh pick up my scent ever again.
So there I follow up with Cassia.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversation. I am a part of House Orselio, and uniting the Imperium's thousands of worlds. You wish to know about me? I suppose I can help you with that. What would you like to know? Hardly. According to the my stay on the station was and since the subject has been breached, Lord Captain, why do you not follow this honored tradition? Your decks are so garish. Apologies, I meant noisy. The rabble don't just chatter. Sometimes they shout and even sing. Why do you allow such a lack of restraint? Rogue traders are highborn, are they not? Please forgive me, Lord Captain. I was sure it was a sacred tradition made sacrosanct by the ancient vows of obedience. I expect more surprises will be waiting for me outside the walls of Urak 5. It may be difficult to describe. You see, every navigator perceives the warp differently. My mentor, Great Regent Elronto, always described his travels through the Immaterium as a journey through a vast wood with countless paths. And I, assisting him in the first voyages, futilely tried to follow his example. But the wood would not reveal itself to me. Hardly. According to the chronicles of
I
the
did not mean
house,
to hit that button.
I was born on one of the Orselio worlds. Oh, what was it? Please forgive me. The Emperor graced me with a gift. I can see inner life in addition to the mundane. You cannot know that a fruit has rotten from the inside until a blade slices it in two. I can see the rot from far away. It roils like swamp mud, oozing through the bright peel. Anger and boredom, sadness and joy. Everything that people shut away inside themselves is revealed to me like colors on the canvas of my world. You will hear no objection from me, Lord Captain. Sister Argenta shines like a senate. Reading scene Chai, the color. I haven't.
Okay, so that doesn't really go anywhere.
Ah, finally! Some real action!
Alright, where is he at? One up here. Over here. One down here. Let's just go for the big one. Too far. I guess so. Well, let's increase the range slightly. Perfect. Put out one of the little flyers. That's all I can do for now. Feel a bit lied to here about its shape. What happens if I... Okay. Here it is. Can I make a sharper turn? I can.
Return to ashes.
Not too bad.
Another enemy sundered by the void.
Another enemy sundered. That was our guy.
They pale before our mastery of the void.
Right, I forgot to equip all my new shit. I should go through and do that. Alrighty then. Got a chance now. Let's do it. Alright. Short range, 4 shots, 27. Try that. Double against blast. Double against kinetic. All speed. I'm just gonna add this to cargo. 13 speed, add to cargo. 9 with 5 on all other sides. Well, that's just better. %, but 15% crit. Let's see. Lance battery. Zoa Lance weapon. Lance battery. Torpedo. 5 melted torpedoes with 27 damage. Torpedo 2's 4 short burning plasma torpedoes with 19 damage. Eh. Wasteland generator. Clean this up a little bit. Medium dorsal lance, 32 to 40. No. Interceptors. Okay, so 4 attack crafts, 2 plasma bomb salvos. 4 attack crafts with heavy laser. Actually, I can make use of this now, so. I don't know if that one's worth it or not. Three shot 21. 2 shot 21. Just give her both of those. 2 shots, 14 damage. Long range, broadside, macro catch, 3 shots, 21. Well, that just seems like a downgrade then. 12 speed, extra 1 ramming. Able to get certain blast attacks. 12 speed, ramming. Yep. 7 points, 3 on fore and aft. Seems like crap. Alright, let's go with this. World is preparing for a Grokback's race across the central continent. This is entertainment for the rabble that affect the production of the planet. We'll have their fun +1 complacency, -1 efficiency. Forbid the race and disperse the participants. Send personal representatives to the race. Complacency +2. I rotate his attention and warmly welcome the Lord Captain's envoys. Not looking very good here. Good, you say?
I always keep
Good,
my
you
options
say?
open.
Or could be devastated by a Drukhari. You're here. Subjects need you now more than ever. When hit by a mass Xenos attack, the fleet's resistance was broken in mere hours. When the invaders commenced a planetary raid, the planetary defense forces were able to hold the inner perimeter of several cities. 2 of the attacks were stifled on the approaches to the settlements, but the flights can continue here as well in the Von Valentia's palace. Hey, Masera, where's Achilles Scalander? Thought I'd see him here by your side. Exact whereabouts are unknown, but under normal circumstances, he's hardly ever set foot outside the palace grounds. I'm sure you realize what this could mean. They are after living victims above all else. Why would they waste their force assaulting the palace when they could be storming another city? Details. All this passes. Managed to hold their perimeters. Others sustain greater losses. 2 cities were completely devastated. Our intelligence still knows nothing about the fates of millions of people. Likely that we lost them forever. It's the governor. Well-fortified bunker. What's the current situation? I'm talking. I'm going.
Keep your wits about you.
I cannot believe it.
You don't belong in this galaxy!
Are you challenging me, Phil?
I'm not
Buff one.
accustomed to being ordered around.
2. Not quite what I wanted to happen, so. Let's see, advantage. Nope, I need to use Bring It Down.
If I may.
Wait, that's Abelard. Damn it. Well, Abelard. Have fun.
Victory is imminent. An exemplary strike. Grey hair, sure hair. Target well struck. One fewer target.
Stop hitting me. Accept your lot. I'll make it happen. Who? If you never stood a chance. I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable.
Foul breath.
You never stood a chance.
Yeah, you're still alive.
It's as good as done. On it. Your end was inevitable.
My faith strengthens me. Follow my lead. My place is at the fore. It will be done. Reduce to dust.
That's a lot of fun. Damn it. I'll be out of range for anything. I could hit this button.
You never stood a chance. I always have a backup plan.
Got tricks. A blast pistol. Alright, I think I want to put some of those blast pistols on her because I already have a couple. More damage, more dodge reduction. Fuckloads more armor, but these things are ridiculous looking. Anyways, add to cargo. Add to cargo. Yeah, I'm just gonna add to cargo. All right.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Heck, you should say.
Operation successful.
So much more loot to be had. Ooh, poison. I almost want to try a knife build at some point, but I'm wondering who would be best for that, because, like,
Well,
Blade
what do we
Dancer has a lot
have
of stuff
here?
for very specifically swords, not
That's
daggers.
understand. Is there money to be made?
And maybe some of the warrior stuff works well for that, but I don't know. It's like dual wielding stuff doesn't seem like it's very. I guess it's not that it's not effective. It's just it's very AP intensive compared to how Blade Dancer works. Mm-hmm. Should use multi-key.
The machine god grants me insight.
I always keep my options open.
I am at your service.
Must be my smuggler's instincts. I have an eye for treasure. One and it's done. And done.
Observing the desecration perpetrated upon the manufactorers of
You malformed Monkey. Putrid vermin, you will pay for every moment I have spent on this pitiful planet. Glad to see me. All right. Abelard can move. Cassia there. Pascal there. Hendrix there. Perfect, she can go right there.
My blood sings in anticipation.
Who, if not me? I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. Consider this a taste of what's to come. Another enemy down. On it.
Will not withstand my vengeance. You are doomed.
Let's make it quick.
is lit.
This is a big encounter.
I won't go down easy.
Ooh. Who's next? Pascal. Okay, that's not enough turns. Okay, I'm going to do this then.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
We're gonna do this buff. Yeah, inspire.
Is this a job for the serfs?
And I need... Okay, I'll have enough. I can use
I
this.
am a navigator, not a servitor.
And we're gonna do finest hour and then follow up with bring it down.
Why navigators are feared.
Anybody that'll kill outright? Yeah, I'll kill her outright.
It's as good as done.
I will not submit.
Oh shit. It's gonna kill a lot of you in one
Who,
hit.
if not me? I'll see to it personally.
Oh, that didn't kill you. Wow. That's just a shame, ain't it? Let's just blade dance the ones right around me.
Before crossing me. You never stood a chance.
Perfect.
Here's my perfect moment.
Ow. It's ta and cap. Boom.
Your numbers mean nothing to me.
The game struggles a little bit with those. Like, I don't know what to do. The combat just suddenly ended. at the same time. Activate turrets? Well, alright then.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Let us not dawdle.
More to loot. I mean, this will give me a lot of Xeno artifacts for the 1 reputation. Bloodthirster. Power Sword. Drukhari weapon proficiency. So it's useless. Weapon skill, ballistic, strength, toughness, and perception by -5 stacks. That sounds kind of amazing. Is that a 2-handed sword? Newest, oldest. 1-handed light power sword. Like,
Keep
it's
your wits about
that's
you.
kind of tempting to, like, get the proficiency to use that. I have so many other things I need to pick up. Because I think I could get the proficiency at least.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Seems like everything. That reminds me. Darn, not quite level 3 yet. Okay, so I can jump up there. Down here. Oh, no, that's all up here. That's also a jump.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
That guy just exploded. That guy also just exploded.
You don't mind dying, do you?
I'll revel in this massacre.
You there. Abelard, do you want to calm down with your movement points? God damn. Like, I'll move up there. I'm a high dexterity character. I'm really fast. Oh, is it the deet? Where did I put Cassia? Ah, I put her there. Well, he's dead literally instantaneously. Did not get a turn. He's dead. He's super duper dead.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Alright, let's see. Buff 1. Buff 2.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Buff
If I
3.
may,
Buff 4.
isn't this a job for the serfs?
Get a little closer. Beastmaster. Beastmaster. I'll just light you on fire. Yeah, perfect.
Accept your lot. On it. You all fall before my might.
Love that. Yeah, he lived, technically. Covered in Drukhari blood and his own, Achilles Scalander looks around with a haunted expression on his face. Finally manages to focus his gaze on you and lets out an audible gasp. God, Emperor, preserve me. Could it be? Is it truly you, your ladyship? Struck by an excruciating coughing fit, his hand grasping for his respirator on the golden chain, but it's missing. Your influence has made Cat Hendricks more callous. And his lip curls as he shakes his head. Poor show, Scalander. How could you fail to notice the impending danger? Perhaps I was wrong to have had such high hopes for you. What the fuck did I do? Is it because I went that? Whatever. I failed you, Master Van Kalau. Why did my expert on Xenos fail to prevent the Drukhari assault? I focused all my attention on investigating the attacks across your protectorate. I suspected that there was something bigger behind the Xenos attacks, but an assault on the Rogue Trader's capital? Foolhardy, even for Drukhari. I never thought. But you're up against Drukhari Ashmags. You plan for the absolute worst scenario, but before you do, you multiply that abysmally bad scenario by 10, or better, you get 30. Now let's expect his wounds. Covered an unthinkable number of cuts and injuries. They put a great effort into filling every moment with searing prey. However, none of them life-threatening. First aid. Were you able to glean anything? Oddly enough, I was. They had no idea that a mere Adeptus Administratum secretary could understand their Ilium speech. While they were deliberating over how they were going to kill me, they mentioned that other Mon-K had been helping them all this time, renegades or pirates or something of the sort. It will take time to identify these traitors to humanity, but I give you my word that they will pay for what happened. Okay, well that's whatever. Tell them. Nothing, but they didn't ask me anything. They didn't look for anything. They didn't as much poke around this place. Strange. It is the Drukhari's favorite pastime to torture people for amusement. I doubt they had an inkling you were an agent of the Inquisition. Soot and ash. I can see loud bleeding colors underneath. May I put them at ease for you? I must refuse. My scars, both physical and spiritual, are a reminder of the mistake I made, and my key to redemption.
I always keep my options open.
Well, let's check over here first.
What a peculiar thing.
Boy, crap. A melta charge? Holy fuck, they exist.
This is intriguing.
I'm starting to think there was a bug or something. Like, it seems so weird to me that I've intentionally not used my charges and I'm somehow out of them. Like, I can only sit here and figure that somehow I used it on something and it ate, like, all of my charges. He did. That's that guy. Screw that guy. Bucket had perished on the way back. Such resolution would have satisfied neither you nor me, would it? What? How did... You will cease to fire a relic of the Imperium with your presence, Xeno scum. What this abomination? With pleasure, but first, I will finish my conversation with your master, Mon-K. Oh, I could feel your anger, your rage, and your pain from witnessing the state of your halls. I trusted that you would appreciate our efforts here. I could have long vanished in the tangles of the webway without awaiting your arrival, Mon-K, but I could not refuse myself a small pleasure of savoring your torment at the sight of what I've done to your home. No.
I don't want to leave you all alone. You wouldn't appreciate that, would you? Camelot of the Reaping Tempest, I leave this monkey to you. Enjoy yourselves!
I will wipe your disgusting presence out of existence!
I will revel in your pain.
A chimera. I guess I'll go fight those. Abelard can go fight this. Right here. Right here. There's not really good options for him. Hendrix, where are you going? Yeah, you go right here.
Don't get too cocky.
Use all your buffs on Hendrix.
You've got a problem. I've got a prize. Tell me, and it is done.
Let's see to it.
Your skill is lacking.
Naturally.
Not enough AP.
Don't let your guard down. I'll make it happen.
These. One of these.
You should have thought twice before crossing me. I'll see to it, personally. It's as good as done. Who if not me?
How dare I not dodge that? Oh, no! Fuck. I actually pressed spacebar.
For the throne.
Another enemy down.
Someone's death will be mine to grant. But of course, Lord Captain, your reckoning is due. Let's see to it. Be gone.
Request approved.
These. And one of these.
Binary override.
So I can do a number of prey in combat. Yeah.
Explorers know one route. Forward. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
Does this just not want to use my offhand?
Request denied. Cogitation failed.
I don't understand. How do I use this? The number of several attacks that equal to the number of prey in combat. Okay. I do that. I guess I'll just shoot one. Well, yeah.
I'll return the pain tenfold.
Ability analysis successful.
I'm very confused. I don't know how this one works. Because those are all dead, I'm just going to use his super.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. At your beck and call. It will be done. Aha! An exemplary strike. At your beck and call. I will do my duty. For Von Valencius. At your beck and call. Grey hair, sure hair. Target well struck.
God, it's so satisfying.
Indeed. Victory is imminent. I will do my duty.
Desire condemns you.
What an anguish to see! Silent Thresh, your death is approaching.
Naturally.
My blood.
Holy terror! Smite your enemies!
I hold all the cards.
I'll make it happen.
Your reckoning is due.
I'll see to it personally. It's as good as done. Your end was inevitable.
Who else is left? I'm just out of range for you. Jump. Jump
If
again.
not me.
Perfect.
I'll see to it personally.
I think they gave me a level. Thanks to your breakthrough, we were able to clear out the estate. Right now, with the aid of your ship's augers from the orbit, the surface troops are sweeping through the streets of the Hive. Squads have been sent deeper to say several units have been assigned. My apologies, of course. You will learn all of this from the reports. Your appearance at Darganos is a boon for the God Emperor, who had brought us salvation. On behalf of all Darganos and House Wassarian, I thank you for delivering us from our foes. Stop wasting time and get 10 to your duties. There's still much work to be done with that. We continue to clean up of the estate and neighboring territories and must deal with the rubble, the corpses, and any after effects of the fighting. Surviving forces will be enough to repel any sporadic enemy attacks, even if they are launched. According to the latest reports, Xenos are pulling out in mass. And other matters require your attention. I won't detain you any longer. Please allow us to ensure that Darganos is returned into its former glory. Yep. Dang.
Let us not dawdle.
My warp sight reveals something.
More shit. Arsonist. +5 and weapon from flame weapons. Oh, okay. That's neat. Oh, was there something I was looking to take ahead of time? Um... let's see. It was gonna be this one. Double checking. Making sure I've got everything. Force reality. Failed degradation by 2. Body of flames. 40% additional armor gets half that. Burning blood. Fire within. The next Psyker's power will cost H creatures along combat. I mean, that's not actually that hard to accomplish. I know there's something where it's supposed to light me on fire, but I don't think I've gotten that as an option yet. I think that's something I have to pick up later. Yeah. That will happen. Oh, either way, I can apply some toxic. Oh boy. Kind of want this chain weapon. Make sure I didn't just screw myself there. I believe this is still considered chain. Oh, okay. Chain weapon and chainsaws might not be the same thing. I don't know if that's true, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, right. Stand resolute. Nah. Let's go with hidden advantage. I've been putting that one off for a minute. Enemies have their agility reduced now. Attack use. This has attacks and the effects of exposed weakness ability. Gain bonuses against enemies under the effects of the machine as if they had 2 more exploit. Oh, why not? Let's see. Let's see. I think here it is. I don't know if I want that one. Dang. It's always, I'm actually running out of like things that are super important. And so now it's like, well, what's nice to have? Executioner's attack all damage, wait. Whenever suffering from the executioner's damage over time effects, the executioner's attack, oh, dodges my attack. Like, it's not terrible, but like, it really matters that much. Adjacent, more damage. That could help. First time momentum reaches 200 during the Psyker's turn, the Psyker gets +5 to all characteristics, +1 to resolve it, +1 to deflection, and +1 to all damage for the Psyker deals to the end of combat. Force weapons. Costs no AP, but deals direct damage to the Psycho to 20% max wounds. Will not nah. It's not in the target's line of sight, or the Psyker is in cover, always nah. Barrage. Nah. Wait. 25 regain when Veil Degradation is 10 or lower. That could be pretty okay. I mean, what's the worst that happens? Gotta double check a couple of these. Pulse of Life. Nah. Confer immunity. Adrenaline Surge. Nah. Whenever a psychic power used by the Psyker deals damage, a random enemy within 2 cells from the initial target suffers half. Yeah, no, Sparks of the Greater Flame. That one. More crit is always nice. What the fuck do I even care about on this character now? Ooh. 5% additional armor for every 10 stacks of tactical advantage until the end, or to begin a master's. Like, yeah, let's go with that one. Alright, now everybody's leveled up. Power Maul. That is nice. I can say it's bad. I'm not gonna lie, I am really tempted to make... Really? I gotta take the long way out. Fine. I am definitely tempted to make my next playthrough a heretic one. And play like a warrior or something and just go full berserker mode with that. I'm really tempted to make it a psyker though, still. I want to play something other than a psyker, but like, man, the psyker adds like a ton of extra depth to your character. And I guess that's kind of the problem is that the psyker is the option where if you want to like mix some stuff in and do some interesting things with your character, while what's it looking for? All the other options are meant to just be kind of splash on options. They're not meant to be like massive reworks of your character, but in a way that's like kind of an imbalancing factor where it's like, well, there's actually a lot of shit to the Psykers where it's like, yeah, you can just pick these different ones. Like, if I did that, I'd probably take Biomancer just so I could, you know, have more strength and buff myself and go fucking ham on everything. That sounds really fun. But at the same time, like Commissar seems fun. The Noble sounds fun if I ever played multiplayer, because, you know, being able to basically just be a noble officer just sitting there going, all right, poke, 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 poke. All right, you are all, here's a bunch of extra turns, a bunch of bonuses. I'm going to go sit back here doing nothing. You secured Darganus. We assisted the ground forces by coordinating their movements from orbit. Detailed casualty damage reports have been submitted to your perusal. It is with the deepest awe that I inform you that the timely intervention and resilience of the world's defenders managed to break the back of the raid, which had threatened to turn into a protracted war. Dargan suffered losses, but the Hive had sufficient capacity to restore the administrative networks and industries as expeditiously as possible. The world remains intact despite the insidious blow dealt by the Xenos. Again, Scalender's reports that he failed to deliver in time indicate that the Xenos activity dropped sharply after you departed from the Cinerus Maleficum. Or Maleficum? Considering the scale of the Darganus raid, it's safe to assume that the Drukhai used up all the forces at their disposal and may now require some time to replenish the losses. Without Achilles, we are blind to the scheming of these enemies of humanity, but our strategists still are hoping to lull in the attacks and raids, which allow us to gather our strength for new conflict. Permission to report, your wise Lex Mechanics have analyzed the state of the Protectorate. I believe that thanks to your decisive actions, the acute phase of the crisis is past. The domain of Von Valetius dynasty is no longer facing dissolution and ruin. What's more, bringing Footfall to heel, save Footfall from starvation by granting your patronage and delivering shipments of grain, has strengthened your position as road trader. Lady Theodora would have been glad to have had such an important trade hunter come under the sphere of influence. Either it's such a resounding triumph, Darganus, as the capital world of your dynasty's domain, is currently making preparations for the Magna Accessio, a grand ceremony of public induction in the era of the honorable blah blah. Has vowed that not even the most recent devastating and tragic events will be permitted to cast a shadow of the most glorious occasion. Yeah, okay. The crow lets out a short rattle that indicates a chuckle. That much is certain, but not all there to be it. There will also be reception as well as noble guests, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I think that we talked about this. Oh, I gotta go dogmatic. Execute every embezzler, scoundrel, and con man. I will begin my reign by purging my realm of vermin. Very symbolic and beneficial. Which two of your closest companions will begin to understand by your side? Let's give Cassio one. Well, I gotta have to bring along my hype man. That's our Sunnywards. Alright, I assume this is what's going to move forward the chapter, which means I need to do a bunch of cleanup work before I move things forward. Alright. As we're following the Omniscience guys, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing suboptimalities within the recent operations of the ship systems and subsequently proposing the appropriate course action. I'm listening. Finishing acquisition. With the Omniscience blessing, I conducted several sessions of tech meditation in an effort to transpose available data streams into a matrix of patterns. The data subjected to the analysis comprised of evidence of deviations in the operation of the ship systems and servitors as irregularities in the algorithms of the ship log. Arrived at final conclusion. The vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred diagnosis must be performed, followed by a complementia ritual. This ritual will force the spirit responsible for these recent events to reveal itself. Once it does, we'll be able to understand its nature and take applicable action applicable to said nature. Kind of action. Applicable to the entity that appears before us. If a machine spirit of great might, we must appease it and humbly ask that the reasons behind its portents that it has shown us. If it is abomination of tech heresy, the Covenant will help purge it. I mean, okay. My gratitude on to begin the preparations for the ritual at once. The tech comrades have spent the assigned number of cycles at prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared for the complementa ritual of cleansing. Its commitments will require authorization key in the form of blood of the Von Valentius. If you're ready, place your hand to the Cyber Gargoyle's receiving module. Okay. Screeches and growls slowly rise from the bowels of the massive cache as if a great beast is stirring awake. The vid screens front of you flicker restlessly. Key accepted. Activation purgation protocols. Intrusion. Lockout. Prevention. What's going on? It's proceeding as intended. He brings a hand to his Vox community in surprise. Execute. Stop. Quiet. Almost. Hello. Hello to you too. Nomos are glad to be speaking. Nomos are here. Nomos have long been here. Why are we here? What are you? Nomos. We are Nomos. To gesture at his silent Vox system. Silence, Pascal. Nomos want no desserts, only quiet. Can you render other people? Sometimes, some people. Nomos can do many things. We do not always know what or how. We did not know we could make silence until now. I can stop now. Extraordinary. Extraordinary transmission jamming. Unknown protocols. What has been revealed to me? It's the ominous Gloria or foul tech history. I would like to. Bismos. No, Davo. No answer. We want to know too. No. No, none of that stuff. I see no such name in the archives. It's among the names similar names of revered machine spirits, but neither is known of its virus entities. The spirit is referring to our toils, the complemental ritual, and the rites that preceded it. The spirit is troubled by them. Are you a machine spirit? Nomos do not know. Nomos do not know themselves. Spirit may possess self-awareness, but its capabilities we should like to start with 100 psychovigil and the cogitator and a rite of communion. Nomos welcomes learning. The spirit is referring to our toils, the complemental ritual, and the rites that preceded it. The spirit is troubled by them. Okay. What do you want? Nomos Von Valentius, we are your blood. Nomos are Sentinel. We awoke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. We escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos are movement. We carry you through the frightening, the waiting, the measureless. We helped when our ailing heart was refusing to awaken. As for rescue, we did as you asked. The warp engine activation against all probability during our escape from the Rycat system. The Category 3 miracle manifested by the ship's machine spirit. What about protecting? Was it during the cultist attack? Everything to please you. Why? How do you fear us now? I'll do this. Was are glad. Notice the joy in stunning too. So this ought to be addressed using language of sacred rituals and offerings. Your unskillful meddling bodes ill. A decision is required of you. Either the complemented ritual is finished or is replaced by a rite of tech communion. First, the Ente Nomos will be banished and the sacred data halls where the entity dwelt will be reset. In the second scenario, we will appease the entity and learn more about it. No, Nomos don't want to be banished. Nomos want help. Nomos want to understand. Understanding the essence of the Ente Nomos is beyond my reach at present. The hypothesis spectrum ranges from extreme of abominable intelligence to the extreme of the great spirit of the omniscience apostle. The rite of tech community appears to be a reasonable solution. The rite will take many cycles, but will allow me to come closer to identifying the entity and making contact with it. Neat. You're the one responsible for the system infection. What about the strange entries in the chip's log? Yes, Nomos did that. Are you angry? We only want to understand and see how things work. What else can you do? Nomos learn. Nomos try new things. Do you want to see? Changing Technum hats. You blink. The electric discharge technical skull. The crimson clad slumps to the floor. Does it please you? Do you want us to do it again? You're revoking the machine spirit. Stop. Or you stop. On the ship, none I can dictate who, but I and the imperial laws can dictate who lives and dies. Besides, we may only stop functions of living things when you tell us to. You will tell us, what will you not? We enjoy doing things with, you. Alright. He says it's provoking, but it's... I feel like, Pascal is not understanding what's going on. You are to investigate the nature of the Ente until we know the truth. Nomos is allowed to exist on the ship. Want to learn what we are too. We will add things to your log, things that might help us, help you. This shouldn't may happen. We're going to preparations for the communion right at once. Many cycles of interaction with the Ente Nomos await me, but I welcome the task and accept it from the Omnissiah. Vessel, will you speak with us too? We want you to speak with us too. Lord Captain's body lacks the sacred implants necessary for tech communion with the spirit's code, but if such is your wish, can converse with you using the lowly sound speech he is doing right now. Fine, I will speak with you. It's done. I will let my tech comrades know that we are stopping the complemented ritual. Thanks you for appearing before us, Entity Nomos. It's always the fun one trying to explain, like, Mechanicus stuff to people. Because it's like, oh, so it's like AI. No, because they hate AI. Those are abominable intelligence. What's a machine spirit? It's kind of the soul of the machine. They're like, that's kind of weird, and that it's, I mean, that's why they're tech priests. Xeno. Where's Xeno? Where's Xeno? Attack. Ooh, I might have enough finally. Any heretic trophies? I'll just give them rest. Fusion gun? Melta? To shred, you say? Our Kaskin gauntlets. 10% bonus to critical hit chance. Doubles if they have not moved during their turn. Neat. Alright, well then, oh god, I have so many levels to grab on these guys. Oh god, there's so many levels. Drukari equipment. In my sights, additional dodge reduction. Armor pen. Oh, let's go with some armor pen. Next, an enemy that is at full wounds, 20% dodge, and dodge reduction against that enemy until the end. Yeah. The assassin is elusive at the start of their turn. They get +4 MP and +10 lethality. That's pretty good. And agility, I guess. Attack use, Medicaid. I guess awareness. Poised to strike. Minus 10% armor, 6 deflection. What is this off of? Agility. Fainting attack. Your next single target attack will have minus 50% armor penetration penalty with a minimum of 0% and +10 lethality. If it's a melee if a range attack, the target's forced to move to close now. Granting plus 40% dodge to target. It hits, that deals an additional 16 damage. So if there's only one enemy adjacent to him, the assassin also gains 10% dodge. If no enemies, they gain plus 14% dodge for kind of like poised to strike. I think I'll take that one. Prescient sight. Outsmart. Go for Eye of the Unscathed. 35, 45, 42, 5. Yeah, more awareness. Yeah. Killing spree. More agility, I guess. God, what even to do with you? Axe, the shove. Sleep ability, axe, shove ability, hammer. No. I could give myself more movement points. Oh, choices. 50% contagious luck. 'Tis just a splash wound. Parries or dodge attack. All enemies within the bloodstained effect suffer +1. Yeah, let's do that one. One of the allies. New opening is created in the end, whichever side is closest to the assassin. One. Let's go with some strength, I guess. More Medicaid? Coercion. Medicaid, I guess. Fainting attack. Killing edge. Take that one. I'm going to grab all of these. Awareness, athletics, arouse. That's more Medicaid. Perfect opening. Are all enemies that do not have the assassin in their line of sight? Nah. Let's go with... Where is it? Yeah, deadly calculation. Awareness, demolition. Yeah, let's go some demolition, perception. Let's go with hot on the trail. Then I want... For finesse? Now, let's go with... Yeah, because I'm already using bolters. I think these are solid projectile weapons. Heavy weapons deal +1 damage and +10% damage. Ignore 2 deflection. You know what? Actually, I'll take that. Agility. Guess more awareness. And then I wanted to grab this one. It's probably fine. Sort by type. So I got my options for these because I haven't checked these in a minute. Go on the slaughter. Nope. No, it doesn't look like any of these are. Oh, 2 minute points on their next turn. No, I'm going back to this one. Come on, how far am I away? Casabella Commission. 29? That reminds me, let me put these damn things on. Yeah, I got like 25. 43 wounds, gets rid of traumas. Got so many of these damn things. Don't really need any more adamantine. Xenotech. What a detailed scan. Being rammed, the enemy voice ship deals 10% Lana. Xenos erect a monument to hold a service in their honor. Bravery and believes that they're beyond to have their equipment serve new generations to fight the Xenos. Reputation. That was very strange.
Enemy contact! All hands, make ready to unleash our fury!
Right, those are torpedoes. It's not what I meant to hit. Cut. Fire these out. I put myself in a very bad spot. Oof. Oh, come on, you're that close. That'd be an annoying fight. Perfect.
Already dead? Pathetic Ashmats.
Perfect. He's also dead.
I have missed this week.
Wraithbone fragments. Upgrade. Well, this effort doesn't seem bad. Boarding party. Let's go boarding party. I could do both. I will do both. Oh, I still haven't talked to Abelard. Whatever the hell his quest line is.
Lord Captain. No, definitely not. No, I don't recall anything like that. A noble aspiration, Lord Captain. I am ready to acquaint you with all the particulars that interest you. In the first instance, you should... Rogue?
That's
If we are...
very useful, probably.
Until recently. You know, Lord Captain, I am no admirer of fine art. But when we next find ourselves in a civilized port, with time to spare, I will promptly find an artist and commission a portrait of the individual to whom you refer, with a hole between the eyes. Conrad Voigtveer. That he committed his treachery and escaped with... We both served Lord Captain Theodora for many years, and we never saw eye to eye. He was brash. He was never afraid of assuming responsibility, and he willingly took on difficult tasks. I am loath to admit it, but the Von Velatius Protectorate continues to reap the fruits of his labors to this day. His service always garnered my respect. But everything else about him made me want to wring the neck of that two-faced snake. The tragedy with the Dargonos fleet vessel only confirms my fears. Conrad will miss no opportunity to harm you, and most likely complete his mission. The Master of Whisperers is continuing to use the tools crafted by his own hands, and which are hidden in the depths of... As you wish, Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
However, let's see. This guy. And look, it doesn't ring any bells. And again, remembering all the pieces Laethira went is epitaph incident. Wish I had heaps of incidents happening on board, but through my implants, I feel at one with the ship, and I sense that I don't know when it happened exactly. It started behaving differently, became more responses. Livelier. Yes, livelier is exactly the word. When you said epitaph and incident, it dawned on me. Pardon my bungled report, Lord Captain. That's all I got to say on that front. Leonard. Alright, well, let's talk to the Voxmaster. I assure you that the landing deck was damaged minimally. Orders are boldly touching the persons of the rogue trader. In response to the crew's attempts to help you, you endeavored to demonstrate your proficiency in several Efreet swear words. Or you, Mr. Hadari had taught you earlier. And the incident took place at Footfall. Liege Azar let us know that the persons affected had no claims against you, thanks to your leadership for the honor of witnessing how the rogue trader and her charming everyone amuse themselves. Okay. Forgot about that. Can you recall anything about Theodore's travels? To the words epitaph? All Theodore could be considered unusual. Her odysseys were always audacious. So the words you mentioned, none of them sound familiar to me as far as I can tell. But maybe the incident. I recall coming against the word in transmission several times. I think it was repeated by the former Jasir, the one who perished during Conrad Voigtveer's uprising. He's describing it as the incident, something quite remarkable. Apparently, at some point in the past, the entire ship was hit by a massive system failure. All the systems stopped responding for 1/5 of a second. Once the crew, including myself, as I was likely on board at the time, did not notice anything strange. The tech priests are sensitive to such things. That's all I can tell you. Well, that's all that. So Cinemas, Gene Steel Carts, Astropathic Travel. Let's go check that. I don't think I can continue that one yet. I feel like I should go check Footfall. And when's the last time I've been there?
Keep your wits about you.
All due respect, your unquestionable talents, like M, the psychic capable of working with a specific branch of psychic knowledge, that being telepathy. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that was going on at the same time.
I always have a backup plan.
That is fair. Yeah, I'm at the point where I can get the Master of Ceremonies thing, and I get the feeling that that's going to push forward the chapter. So I'm trying to, like, last minute a few things. And it's like, incident. And it's just like, yeah, that's the end of that chapter. So I'm just trying to effectively do cleanup work, which I gotta figure out who DeFork I can talk to. There we go. I feel like... You know, I still haven't done this. I got this. Stupid magnetic stone. Hotbed of Xeno heresy. Now, let's go back here. Oh boy. You struggle to comprehend what's to be said because of being accustomed to reveling in your own might and skewing the world to suit yourself. Pitch your understanding, not towards my words, with the sense that lies in the shade of their sounds. I split the world into pieces, to fragment it into light and dark, truth and lies, self and other. I see the world as a single whole, and this lies its simplicity and complexity. It's not enough simply to see the world and hear its voices. You must understand it. Think of the light being in the world on which our paths crossed. What is it truly? What is its essence? The thing's magnificence come not only from the green of its vast forests, but the depths of its waters, its beauty and its in the sense of the world. When it dances on tongue, even you can sense it. Try, say the word delicately, casting aside all straight thoughts. Feel, perhaps you'll see. My life then. Fine. Fades and your perception instantly narrows, coming to a single point for the tip of your tongue. Lee. Tongue delicately goes the roof of your mouth, and the sound slips along your throat with incredible silkiness, warming as it goes to fresh recalf. Lay. Tip of your tongue touches the same place in air. Pass sound fan. Taps around your teeth, gentle vibration spreads through your body, sending a shiver along your spine. It's common, monstrous mechanisms, the roar of engines, and the discordant voices of followers. I hear and attend to silence. The inner rises most spiritual serenity. In stillness, we become witness to the transformations of our own inner world. Monkey lives pass so swiftly, you rush through them for the sake of a chosen goal. The thoughts of transience and loss frighten you. So you drive such thoughts away, drown yourselves in the daily tumult. Just from these fleeting moments, which quickly vanish from them, that the soul's fortress grows, a moment's blooming, an hour wilting. Splendor of our each lies in its ephemerality. So too the memories those who left our side and no longer walk the path with us. You unlock. I see much more than another monkey. Your true essence lies in your will, which is capable of changing the world around you and within you, to be able to create and understand your creation, and in your ability to destroy it. It lies with what your kin's minds cannot grasp, the primitive sight cannot behold, but I can see it. Differently just seeing the world. Well, the God Emperor. Quietly, your understanding of the world not all different from your kin's. Perhaps my conclusions here were premature. Where's the heart? Trying to get me to say bad things about the God Emperor. Goddamn Xeno.
Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
Damn. Found you in this dwelling. The symbol has many meanings: humility, grief, loss, shame, regret. I hope you accept them all, because I'm sorry for what happened to your world, to your subjects, to your palace, as my kin did to him. Drakkari is such before. From the same source, and we share the same blood. Even though the Drakkari's blood is distorted and their soul's empty, it's a fact that cannot be brushed aside. And I just got that one. The gaze of a child or Sharon can penetrate deeper than a monkey's, and All I can see is the heaviness that has accumulated in your soul during our travels. I see it. In your gestures, in the tilt of your head, in the change of your scent. If you allow me, tap out this burn, cleanse your soul, mind of worry. Still trying to spray in your mind, blah, blah, blah. Emerald Gaze. No human soul is a unique opportunity for an Aldari. Uncharacteristic caution may imply that she's also comforted by her own keen interest.
Is there money to be made?
I still call it throwing ugly stand the corpse. Your corpse. I'm definitely not there. Hendrix. Listen closely.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
More spoopiness. Boy, more Theodore crap. Or Hazi. Okay. Must I talk to someone? Argenta?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Ah, Conrad. There we go. Have to spell my exhaustion.
I know how to take risks. Keep your
Accept
wits
my
about you.
fears. So I was just taking a minute for it to show up. Alright, that one's gone. He's gone. That's gone. Oh, wait. You have to let go of your doubts.
I always keep my options open.
Oh, there's more crap here. Well, it could be our guiding beacon. It's pure God's grant power. So there's a lot of crap here. 100% unintended guard with the weeds or suffocate fractal for all your seeds. Free yourself from your unnecessary burden. Let serenity enter your soul. And I think there would be a place for me inside a human soul, and the memory itself clean, not distorted. Reflective on. Eh. Eh. Are awake. Soul shines too radiantly for a human. Despite all that litter accumulated in your soul, get rid of litter, but the light, try to preserve it. It draws the eye like a bright star in the night sky. I'll just be whatever. No, I haven't done an ablation in a while. If there's any new dialogue option here. It's really funny every time I see this. Fucking drowning in there. At least from that angle. Alright. Something I can worry about for later then. Okay, so where else do I want to go? I wanted to go... That goes down here. God, it's such a fucking tangle. Down here, down here, down here, or down here, down here, up, down. It's still 3 away no matter what. Oh no, wait, that goes to... Or just cast a Pelican ship. Let's try this first. Imperial Void Ship. Empty Soul Trap. And, oh wait, I already did this one. Okay, so... anything I could do with this damn magnetic storm. Oh, let's get giants out of the way. Okay. Yeah, the problem is it's hard to tell what's going to be something that, like, I get to mess with now, or if it's like, oh, you didn't get it in time. Sorry, it's bye. It's going goodbye for this chapter. Or you only had to, to the end of this chapter to do that. Check this world again. Let's see, hotbed of xenoheresy. Already explored. Plundered Void Station. Did I not do this? I must have done this. I must have missed something. Why, goddamn plasteel. Goddamn plasteel on my face. That just forced me to bring someone else along, and I wasn't paying attention. Damn it. Yeah, I've definitely done this before. Oh, forced me to bring Yoletta? I swear I did this before. What the fuck? I mean... Okay.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none!
I cannot remember. Because I definitely did this, like, system pretty early on. Well, time to burn some heretics.
On it. Didn't flinch. I'll see to it personally. Another enemy down. I'll make it happen. Who if not me? I'll see to it personally. Your numbers mean nothing to me. On it. Your end was inevitable. I'll see to it personally.
How dare you live?
Who, if not...
Ulash the Slasher.
I'll see to it personally.
Yeah.
On it.
I mean, somehow Yoletta is required for this segment, so I mean, you can only kind of guess. Because I kind of forced her into my party for this. Oh, you know what? It did force her into my party. It's because I had her in my party for that segment, so it just put her in that slot. That's what happened.
Hold on.
I bet that's what happened, because I was like, I don't know why she's in my party right now. I haven't used her for quite a while. But now I think about it, the inner world thing put her in my party, so I bet that did it.
if I must. If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. This tedium is beneath me. I am not your Xenos pet.
Show me what you've got. Let's get to it.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
You never stood a chance.
If I may,
You should feel honored to witness this.
And now everybody's on fire. What do you want, dog?
I'll see to it personally. You will for my might.
They're all on fire, especially those ones I can't see. Alright, well, he's all the way over there, so I can at least nuke him down. Nah, apparently I can't.
Your end was
Well,
inevitable.
I could just do this.
I'll paint your death in colors.
I'll make it happen.
Like that didn't kill you?
I refuse.
Pretty durable as fuck.
On it.
Are you immune to being on fire, you bastard? Yeah, apparently he's just extremely resistant to being on fire.
Another enemy down.
+2 range attacks +2 damage. Unstable flamer. Alright, step away for just a minute, because apparently I think the dog's about to explode, so or at least that's how they're making it sound. So, one moment. All right. Yeah, either dog was hungry or he had to go to the bathroom, so I just Let my roommate know. Because it's his dog.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
But, you know, I assume something's up when the dog's coming in and whining at me about it. Radiant chest place. +2 against area attacks. Neat. Drukhari Clave. Get that shit out of my face. Yeah, I think I can throw these generic power mauls in there.
Let us not dawdle. I always have a backup plan.
I almost forgot these goods.
Keep your wits about you.
Nothing.
Oh, this was just a shortcut.
Old officer. Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Yeah. I've had a couple of fights like that where I was like, oh, I could have done that. But it didn't really matter because, you know, my whole thing is just try to get the momentum up so I can use the super and then nuke the entire map. I had several waiting on giants, didn't I? Oh, fucking finally I can do bonfires of righteousness. I got the cat yelling at me. I don't even know if this is any good now. I think it's probably shit, because it took so long to get it. Yeah, I already got all this stuff. +10 tech use. These are all kind of, eh. Iconoclast plus 15. Steel and weapons. I could do this one to start with. I bring woeful news. Prelate Hectorus of the Order of the Hammer has passed away. During the Great Purge conducted by the righteous of Falstone, a den of subhuman deviants was uncovered. The prelate personally led the purge, sustained a grievous wound, and died the next planetary turn. On his deathbed, he was granted a vision where Saint Canisius was reincarnated in a body made from the Saint Holy Relics. What my companions say? Prioress Luginia, let her meet with the revered Hieronymus of Footfall. Brother Tychon. Okay, let's see. Plus 500 with the Trucians. Profit factor. Okay, so these are my options. 5,000 extra thing with them. Yeah, let's just go with that. So this one required good tidings. Accusers of Sin. The charge ability deals a different additional weapon damage equal to the wearer's willpower bonus against demons and Xenos. Okay, this one gives a lot of passives, I see. Alright. Plus 10 to all characteristics during warp and counter battles. 20% damage against demons. 30 plus 3. Teresa gains Accusation of Heresy feature. The Rogue Trader and her allies gain plus 20%. What? I assume that it's trying to say that it gives her the bonus again, like she gets even more out of it. But like, that's not... It's just the same ability twice. Huh. To excluded projects, I should just turn that off. Kind of like that one. 2,500 for them. Usually Sin isn't bad, but honestly... Yeah, it's just that both of them say the Rogue Trader and her allies get plus 20% damage against demons. Now, it's possible that they stack, or it's just that wait, Lord Captain's retinue gates. Oh, okay, sorry. I don't know why, but I was blanking and I was thinking that gave it to someone else. 20% more damage against demons, or... So I think the passives for this one might be better. 8 complacency. 2,500 and 3 profit factor. Let's go with this one. Provisions, weapons, and this takes... God, that takes so much shit. Ooh, that's gonna take 9 people. That's also gonna take 9 people. Go Crusade. Oh, I can't do anything with that one for right now. Now this will give me some more. This gives me a +2 efficiency on all. I want to double check some football stuff. What's your problem there, cat? Yeah, so's that. Let's talk with him again, see if there's anything new.
Is there money to be made?
First ships from Janus have probably arrived, no longer facing famine or the predatory interests of the Corded Dynasty. But I found Janus a reliable patron. Naturally, your protector can count on football, offering the special consideration I promised you before. Van Calox. Good day, Liege. I am accompanied the road trip. Pay no mind to my presence. Your request is difficult to fathom and even more so to honor. Master Van Calix, but I'm glad to hear there aren't other reasons for the visit, unlike your 2 previous ones. We just need a goat's train. Yeah, whatever. Is there anything new I can grab? I need slightly more. Well, that gets me up. I need to get that to 2,900. Profit factor too low. What's this one to do again? Blading, burning, or toxin. The target gets additional +2. Oh yeah, I should equip that one. Psyker's breastplate. Calibrated heavy stubber. Tactical boots. Let's see. Xeno artifacts cargo. I can get some extra points this way. Not really using these at all. Definitely not the melt charges. Looks like those are my only options for that. Uniform. Heretic trophies. There's heretic trophies. Oh, I'm not a heretic, so I can probably get rid of that one. Ballistic skill. I might need to keep that one. That's for heretics. Any medkit costs 1 nice. No. Seeing if there's any Xeno crap that I could throw away. I have 2 arsonist bracers? I didn't even know there's more than one of them. Uniform. Ooh, wait. Xeno artifacts. What, they gain the shrouded. Yeah. I'm not going to use that. Heretic trophies. Weird that that's a heretic thing. Yeah, we could throw that one away too. I have 2 of these? Yeah, sure. Throw that away. Scorpion Chainsword. More Drukhari stuff. Yeah, that's fair. I don't need any... I don't need this Drukhari. So... Fuck did I just do? Did I just equip that? I'm gonna be really angry if I just tried to equip that. I clicked on it, and now it's disappeared. Which means it could be anywhere. Oh, I'm really close. Where did that damn item go? Did it add it to cargo? It must have?
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
I guess left clicking just uses the topmost action for it. I guess that makes sense. Don't really need a auto gun. God, do I have anything else that's Xenos? I'm like annoyingly close to having enough reputation to finish off that stupid thing. I guess they do want some heretic trophies. I'm not really using these. Melee weaponry. Melee, melee. Ah, so much shit to go through. God, why do I even still have that? Another heretic trophy. Range weaponry, range, range, range. God, even the music is cut out. I've been on the screen for too long. There it is. Came back. It felt bad. Armor kit. Ah, heretic trophies. They didn't want this, right? No. It just reorganized itself. Thank you, game. I gotta recheck some of these. Heretic trophies. I don't even do AoE attacks. That's probably fine. Let's see. Canicus, uniform. Heretic trophies. I still might want to hold on to that. What? I don't really want that anymore. Okay, these really count as... Wait, Xeno artifacts? Ooh, that counts as 2. Like, fuck.
I always keep my options open.
Freedom. Come on. There we go. Fog of War in this area keeps resetting. Right, he might have something... I don't think I have anything more to sell on or tell him, but... Profit factor. Profit factor? And throw a couple holy gifts at him. Yeah, hold off. Heavy plasma. Silk body glove. Okay. Arc rifle. And a bead of concentration. Additional +1 AP for each consecutive turn they've not spent AP. That's probably useful on someone. I wanted to equip... There's a new necklace item. Yeah, bleeding, burning, or toxin, they get an additional +2 stacks. That goes well with my... Yeah, all bleeding, burning, and toxin effects applied by the user +2. That's an extra +4 stacks every time I apply it. Dear God, do I need to apply so many stacks. The Death Cultist Cabela, I'm definitely feeling the, like, as I level up, I definitely feel like I should have just made her an Executioner. But I didn't want to have 3 Executioners in my party, it just felt so overkill. I wanted to see, what is her helmet? Chance to hit targets... Yeah, I just want to give her this, plus... Oof. Maybe. +10 to ballistic skill. Yeah, 80. Nope, don't need that menu. I need this menu. God damn it. I'll hit the right button eventually. No, not this one. Casabalica auction. Am I? Oh, I already did tier 3 on that planet. Okay. Alright. I think by the time I make the right number of jumps, it'll be fine. Not you. You. Yes, or... Oh, you gotta get back up. Oh, well, I need to go back down. Wait. Fuck, I can't tell where anything goes. I think it's this one? Oh, where are you set to? No, I guess maybe it was Footfall? There we go. Warp. I have to go up the Fallstone? Where's Fallstone? Is that just there? God damn it, game. Alright. Incredible find has been made on Filestone. Lord Captain, a lost volume of St. Keith's Lost Diary has been found during the restoration of his crypt. According to his records, members of the Order of the Hammer were able to find the crypto ark containing the relic of St. Cogitus, the Crucible. Keith's writings are on it are vague, but it's called the Sculptor and Transformer, Granting Life and Grace. Explorators have been sent to delegation claiming the treasure. The dispute has been going on for many days. Companions. Alright, what are you going to give me? Tech Litany Collection. The ship's tech priest, blah, blah. All void ships' weapons, except torpedoes, gave plus 3% crit hit damage and critical hit. A chance of damage. Maybe. St. Conjure Scriptures. Plus 20 Lore Imperium. The wearer gains plus 4 armor and deals plus 4% critical damage against Xenos and demons. I mean, that's kind of neat. And they can reroll a failed test once. Sorry, was that once or twice? Once per test. Okay. And Hammer of the Cog. Medkits always heal 3 times the Rogue Trader's Iconoclast rank more wounds. Let's just go with this one then. Yeah, I don't really care about that one, so Pascal. Researching into Crucible has identified a device of surface terraforming fueled by the geothermal energy of a planet. It could turn a wasteland into a blooming garden. However, a way to launch it has yet to be found. Okay, so I have to actually physically drive there. Leave the preachers be now. People one. Send a rabble rousers away on a pilgrimage. I guess that one. I hope that didn't. I was really worried for a second that gave me too much Iconoclast, but Iconoclast isn't nearly high enough for that. I was like, oh god, that's 15 points. I hope that wasn't too much. But no, it didn't move me that much. Okay, now I can go back down here, then up here. I unfortunately have a appointment I must get to, so I am having a slightly shorter stream today, but at the same time, it's not too bad. So we're going to... Let's see who we can raid. Oh, thanks for the follow, Nomad Wizard. Yeah, whatever. Let's rate it. This one. Boopy. Oh, okay. They're also playing Rogue Trader, so. Anyways, I have to get going. So, I started earlier today, but so it wasn't too short of a stream, but still wanted to get as much as I could in today before I have to go. So, I will probably stream more tomorrow and possibly more tonight, but it might not be Rogue Trader. Who knows?